The Power of the Mind, a speech by Cato the Elder. If you are ruled by mind, you are a king, if by body, a slave. Salvete, citizens and seekers of wisdom. I am Cato the Elder, statesman, soldier, and unwavering guardian of Roman virtue. I once spoke these words as a warning, a lesson, and a guide for those who seek strength, not in wealth, not in indulgence, but in discipline, reason, and self-mastery. In my time, Rome stood at a crossroads. Decadence and luxury threatened to corrupt the republic, and many of my countrymen fell victim to idleness, forsaking the virtues that built our great city. They surrendered their will to pleasure, greed, and power, becoming slaves, not in chains, but in spirit. A man ruled by his desires, rather than by his intellect, is no different from a beast, shackled by hunger, lust, and fear. But a man who masters his mind, who tempers his instincts with reason, is truly free, greater than any king, for his throne is unshakable. The struggle of the ages. You may say, but Cato, that was Rome. What has this to do with us today? And I say to you, everything. The struggle of man against himself is eternal. The same vices that threatened Rome now threaten your world. In your time, men are ruled not by swords and legions, but by comfort, distraction, and manipulation. Your battle is not waged on fields of war, but in the mind itself. Your appetites are exploited, your desires for pleasure, for ease, for quick rewards. Your thoughts are shaped by unseen hands, narratives crafted to keep you obedient. Your time is stolen, not by invaders, but by endless distractions that keep you from thinking deeply. You are being trained not to think, but to react, to consume, obey, conform, to let others rule your mind while you drift, a slave to your body and emotions, the path to freedom. But I tell you this, you are not bound by fate. The chains are of your own making, and you alone have the power to break them. How? By mastering your mind. Cultivate discipline. Control your desires before they control you. Seek knowledge relentlessly, question everything, think critically, and sharpen your mind. Reject the comforts that weaken you. True strength is found in struggle, not ease. Do not be led blindly. Govern yourself with wisdom, not impulse. If you do these things, you will not be ruled. You will rule yourself. And a man who rules himself is greater than any emperor. The Information War, a new battlefield. In your time, the battle for the mind is more urgent than ever. Information itself has become a weapon, wielded by those who seek to control you. But knowledge, when pursued with wisdom and courage, is the greatest shield. Do not let others think for you. Do not surrender to manipulation. Do not let fear, anger, or indulgence dictate your choices. The war is not fought with swords, but with ideas, reason, and truth. Victory belongs to those who choose to see. A final word. Many will resist this path. They will call you mad for questioning, a fool for thinking, a threat for seeking truth. Ignore them. For the fate of the free world has always rested on the minds of the few who dared to rise above the many. Will you be a king over your mind, or a slave to your desires? The choice is yours, but choose wisely. Join the fight for intellectual enlightenment. Follow information-warfare.com and take your place among those who refuse to be ruled.